Hi, welcome aboard. You know, it's interesting to note the way market forces affect the attitude of boat manufacturers to the products that they offer the people. When things are going along well, you'll find that they have stock lines. There's certainly options, and we've seen those over the last 8 years on world boats. But generally, the manufacturers leave their stock lines alone whilst ever the market is lively and the boats are selling. When the market slows down and when things become difficult, the manufacturers really swing into action in the introduction of innovations, and the boat that we're in is certainly a case in point. In the early to mid-60s, hardtops were very popular on runabouts. They kept the sun and the rain off you, and they gave you a nice cosy environment inside the boat. They allowed you to put fixed options such as stoves and that sort of thing inside the boat and have them out of the weather. And in some cases they were removable. Now Haynes has had another very close look at the hardtop option in their latest offering of the 580 SL hull. And this is the boat that we're looking at today. It's a hardtop, it's available as a completely open boat, it's available as a basic fisherman, or it's available with all of the tricks and all of the accessories that you would expect on a boat that's going to be used for weekend day use and have to pull into places where the people who look at the boat are very critical of what they see. At 5.8 metres or a shade under 19 feet, this boat is of a size which I regard as ideal. She's large enough to carry a decent sized party of people, she's fast and seaworthy enough to be used offshore, and yet she can still be trailed behind a 6-cylinder car without too much trouble. The 175 horsepower Johnson gives her a timed top speed of 49 miles an hour or just under 80 kilometres. The boat's available with a variety of interior layouts, and in its runabout version can be purchased in its basic form and then fitted progressively with a range of factory options to bring it up to the standard that you see here. The hardtop has a short, soft extension, and a folding table is hinged to the top of the outboard well and is complemented by back-to-back seats which fold easily down to form bunks or sun lounges. It's just a matter of lifting the after edge of the seat and moving it aft, and it pops down and is softly padded and very comfortable as a sun lounge or an occasional bunk. Reversible buckets are a factory alternative. The underdeck area is intended for stowage with padded tops to the large lockers able to be used as occasional seats. The stowage compartments extend under the floor, with one of these doubling as an icebox. The seating position is high off the floor, giving a panoramic view, and the quarter lights in the forward ends of the side screens can be opened to scoop air into the cabin. Beam is 2.3 metres, and all-up weight of the hull with all fittings as supplied from the factory is 795 kilos. The boat will accept a range of power options: 225 horsepower single outboard, twin outboards up to 90 horsepower each, or 190 horsepower stern drives, making 60 miles an hour attainable with the higher power options. Handling's up to the usual Haynes Hunter standard, and the ride is dry, with the planing plant lifting the hull well out of the water, whilst turns in either direction are absolutely effortless. I was surprised to find that the noise level under the hardtop was acceptable. Usually these additions trap the motor noise and bounce it around inside. The soft lining that's fitted to the hardtop in this Haynes Hunter certainly helps by soaking that extra sound up. Styling's up to date, with the boat in this form having a fast and rakish look to impress the marina set. The hardtop, by the way, can be retrofitted to the standard windscreen. This means that it is essentially self-supporting. Up until now, these additions have required a specially strengthened armour plate windscreen, and it fits in with Haynes Hunter's aim of allowing an owner to progressively convert the basic boat into the luxury configuration that you see here. Even at relatively low speeds, the boat's able to get right up on top of the water, and it doesn't settle until the speed drops way below 15 knots or so, certainly showing that the plank is doing its job. Access to the foredeck area is via a hatch, with the only obstacle to reaching the beach in one piece being the bow rail. The first manufacturer to solve this problem of negotiating the bow sections when climbing onto or off the beach will certainly make a fortune. A rounded and polished offering from Haynes Hunter, the 580 SLC.